Hi, my name is Izzy.
Hi, my name is Aubrey, and we're
Researching hedgehogs.
I'm going to be talking about the desert hedgehog for right now. So desert hedgehogs live in Africa, more in the Mid-East. So technically around the middle, but a little bit to the east. They are one of the smallest types of species, which means, or they are 6 to 11 inches, which is less than a foot. They are nocturnal, which means they sleep during the day and are awake during the night. They go hunting for their food during the night when they are not sleeping. They stay in their den at day, and it goes without water for a long time because of its foods that it eats, because it has the liquids in it. Now I'm going to be talking about the Durian hedgehog. It lives in Asia, which in Asia, it's more in Mongolia and China, and it lives in a forest or steppe, which it seems to be like it's steppy, but it's actually a steppe, and a steppe is an unforested area. It's 15 to 20 inches, which is more than a foot. It's about 600 grams. It's solitary, which means it goes on its own, and it's endangered, but in Asia it's like their least concern. It hibernates, which means it sleeps for the winter and comes back out in the spring, and it lives about 6 years in the wild, which means if you took care of it, it would probably live longer. Now I'm going to talk about when to handle or play with your hedgehog. It is best handled every day, and this is a recommendation that I found online. It's 15 minutes at AM and then 15 at PM, which means the average that you want to spend time with it is 30 minutes per day. It will bond with you if you spend time with it, which means it will socialize. If you have a mean hedgehog or a not really well hedgehog and they just don't like to be around people, if you spend time with it, it will actually bond with you. Its activeness is different with different hedgehogs and all because of their nocturnalness or nocturnal. And of course, make sure they allow hedgehogs in your state. And some owners don't like to handle their hedgehogs right away because they want them to get used to their surroundings. Now I'm going to be talking about some fun facts. Hedgehogs are usually left from their breeders at 2 months. And that's because if you have too young of a hedgehog and you're not a breeder, then how are you supposed to know what to do with it? And then they are mammals of the Aranesia morpha, which is their scientific name. They only know about 23 species of hedgehogs, and they can weigh up to 2 pounds. And their sharp teeth are for their food, not to curl up in their ball, or sharp teeth for food and not defense. When they have their defense, they curl up in a ball. Now I'm going to be talking about what they eat. They eat bugs. Examples of that are worms and crickets. They are insectivores, which I found out that means that they'll eat almost anything that they can get their little mouths on. And that includes like roots, snails, you can give them treats, which I thought was very interesting since I thought you couldn't give them treats. You can give them hamburger and I'm guessing egg, or it said eggs. So eggs, and I'm pretty sure they can be boiled eggs and anything like that. And supply the water by a water bottle. And as I said before, they eat eggs and slugs. And you want to give them a little dry food and a little moist food. And also, don't forget, a little bit of fruit. And also, just to give you a heads up, they might not sell the food that you see on commercials or anywhere. On magazines, advertisers are technically what I'm saying. Because if you want to get the food that you want, you have to go to the pet store and get what you want. Now I'm going to be talking about my resources. I use nnn.com, inextrealist.org, blog.critterconnection.cc, hedgehogsaspets.com, earthsfriends.com, mammalsrus.com, greenflowermeadows.com, hedgehogcare.org, and infobits. I made the hedgehog on the left side, and I thought this picture was really cute on the right side. And that was what I had to say.
So you just want to get out so that she can start to get out.
Hedgehogs. I will be talking about the European hedgehog first. The European hedgehog lives in savannas and forests and typically breeds in April and May, and is about 800 to 1,200 grams, and it's one of the most common hedgehogs. Their nickname is Erinaceous hedgehogs, and the babies live their parents about 1 month or 1.5 months. They're short, round, and their limbs are also very short. And the males are typically bigger than the females. Now I'll be talking about the four-toed hedgehog. It's about 600 grams, and the nickname is Athletics hedgehog, and it's born in October and March. It breeds in October and March. It lives in deserts and forests, and it's short. It turns into a ball when it's scared, and females are bigger than males. And the babies leave their parents when they're 2 months old. Next, I'll be talking about diseases. Cancer occurs in hedgehogs 3 years and older. The females are prone to getting a tumor, and they can get tumors on their feet and stuff. And they can basically get tumors all over. But they can get basically sicknesses anywhere on their body. And it can cause swelling and other different stuff. When to take your hedgehog to the vet. This one's a little bit awkward. When your hedgehog gets mites, green poop, loose stool, falling over, or sores on their feet. If their pee is brown or bloody, and if they have a skin infection and their skin will kind of turn brownish, or if they have a tumor, which their skin will turn it will basically swell up. And now, what they need to how to organize a hedgehog's cage. What you should have is a water bowl, a food bowl, and they could have a wheel for exercise, and a little hut so they can burrow themselves in, because they like to hibernate, so that they can have a little area to just sleep, I guess. And then you could add some flooring in, so they don't you could add flooring in. And then this is Hedgie the Hedgehog. And then he has a little toy pom-pom, which I used, and that is all. Thank you.